Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. There's this general saying about those who must come to equity must come with clean hands. Well, obviously the northern elders are not finding this whole scenario very funny, and they are beginning to demand for a sack of the southwestern minister. On what grounds? Incompetency. They said if need be, if he cannot honorably resign, then by all means the presidency should sack him for his high level of incompetency. You can imagine they get to call in the pot black. But before we go into the news proper and further analysis, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, a member of the Northern Elders Forum and the chairman of Maje Foundation, Alhaji Rufai, Mukhtar Danmeje, has asked the Minister of Works, Babatunde Fashola, to honorably resign his position for failing to complete any project since his assumption of office as Works Minister 5 years ago. Danmeje said it's no longer story that, for example, in the entire northern region, no single project embarked upon by the minister has been completed, despite the huge taxpayers' money allocated to his ministry. Mukhtar Danmeje, who is presenting the views of the Northern Elders Forum, said if the minister refused to voluntarily resign, then the President Muhammad Buhari shouldn't hesitate to quickly sack him and subject him to scrutiny to know what happens to billions of taxpayers' money allocated to his ministry. For example, look at the issue of Mambilla hydropower project. Over time, the minister has been deceiving the president and indeed Nigerians that works have reached high percentage, but only for a committee to now expose that there's nothing on ground there. He noted that the issue of Mambilla hydropower project is enough to sack the minister or asking him to resign honorably, but he chooses to remain aloof as if all is all right. He said, if people like Fashola continue to talk about rotational presidency back to the south, they might provoke us to reject voting for anybody from that region because we consider him a failure and nothing more. You could see that no single road project is being completed under Fashola in the entire northern region. Even the darling Kano, Kaduna, and Abuja road, he is saying couldn't be completed till after their tenure. So what are we saying? Talking about the problems of insecurity in the north, Danmeje worried that the region lacks leadership that will steer its mission and design a roadmap for its survival. Imagine shooting himself in the leg. Let's continue. We fall into the trap of insecurity for many reasons, one of which was because of lack of leadership in the region, and indeed lack of tentative roadmap for its survival, and indeed negligence of the traditional institution which earlier on were our mirrors. Trust Nigerians, they have decided to respond. In fact, Nigerians were actually, they gave it all. In fact, the way the whole political system in Nigeria runs, it makes one wonder: is there going to be some sort of miracle to make Nigeria work? I don't know, but I feel it begins with the Senate to enact laws, not just bills, but laws to prosecute corrupt politicians, corrupt leaders, and probably give very harsh penalty, not one that they will say pay fine. Everybody can pay fine with the level of plutocracy, quote and unquote, we are saying. Let it be death by hanging. Hopefully, we could see remorse in the attitude. But if it is by what is going on now, we need a special miracle from God to make Nigeria, not just work again, but stop the plutocracy going on, quote and unquote, in Nigeria. But let's hear what Nigerians are saying concerning this matter. This one here is saying, let the president be served first, and won't worry. This one here say, you can imagine, he has his brother as the president. This man is talking of no leadership in the north to tackle insecurity. Aguya, go and talk to Buhari to resign. This one here is saying, because he said there should be shifting of power to the south. Now, I know north is a problem of Nigeria. This one here is saying same. I wanted to say the same thing. He has touched them by telling them to respect APC agreement on power rotation at the beginning of the tenure. Okay, that makes a lot of sense if you ask me. If you begin to touch where you're not supposed to touch, there's a rope they'll just draw. The other time Senator Ndome talked about the issue of not agreeing to a Boko Haram's rehabilitation, and they just immediately remember that Mayana, he's a shorty to Mayana, and that matter, sprung up. So you gotta be very careful when it comes to things that has to do with this tenor or the government of the day. Except, of course, if there's no skeleton in your cupboard. Let's continue. This one here saying, this man who called himself a member of Northern Elders Forum lacks the characteristics of an elder. If he said the North lacks good leadership or leaders, then should we continue to allow incompetent Northern leaders to rule us? Good question. The South should produce the next president for this country to move forward. This one here is saying, in APC, it's turn of the South. But in PDP, it is the turn of the North because South have done it enough. Okay, as in Jonathan was from the South. Okay, and President Olusegun Obasanjo also was from the South. So they feel okay, it's time for the North. That means Nigerians, a lot of Nigerians may not vote. And well, coupled with the fact that it's even Atiku, another Fulani, and also another older generation. Let's say I place our those 2023 is still quite a distance. Let's see how it goes. This one here is saying, sacking of the service chief has been demanded by everybody, but for reasons best known to the president, he has refused to do so. This one here is a wonderful. If Fashola failed your region, Buhari has failed Nigeria. This one here is saying, and you think he did well too in the southwest, where he belonged to? Make una dey manage am like that. Time almost gone. Like that, time almost gone. Enjoy your change while it lasts. And that's actually very true. He made it said, the way he said, it made it look as if that the whole of the North, he has deliberately refused to do any complete project in the whole of the North. And they have called him a monumental failure. I'm talking about the Honorable Minister of Works. It's a monumental failure. But they have quickly forgotten that even in the south, he has almost an incomplete road project. Most of the complete road project, you see him, open up and you see him celebrate. Most times, majorly done by private individuals in the southern region, or even the government of the state government of the day, or well-to-do private individuals. So most times, being the minister in charge of that ministry, they call him so that to make the whole thing look quite elaborate and formal. But most often than not, it's actually done by private individuals. Too bad though. This is not tribalism. That's what incompetence does. Let's vote people, bring people who are competent. Not take a bow. They call it, let's appoint our ministers. They just come, and you tell me, my person, take a bow. This is what we get. We can't even hold them to ransom. We can't even demand for better governance. We can't demand for better works. Okay, you can imagine how to set a committee. That's when they realize that all the big talks, there's nothing on ground. But if you had based appointment based on competence, based on past antecedents, we won't be where we are in this country as a nation. So to a great extent, it's our thing. Now, that was a good question to ask. What about the issue of insecurity? He said actually, see, they've been having issues of leadership. So if they not have been having issues of leadership, why do you still want the presidency to still go back to the north? Why not try south for a change? But let's hear what one or two persons are saying here. This one here is saying, failed northern leaders, when will you demand sack of the appointees who have failed all Nigerians woefully? This one here is the northern elders should extend their drag net. It's not Fashola that has not done well in this administration. Even the press is not doing well on the seat. He's talking about the president. Okay, but that's where we're going to wrap it up. What's a take on what the Northern Forum, the spokesperson of the Northern Forum, is saying that Fashola should honorably resign because of his monumental failure when it comes to the issue of incompetence in delivering his job functions, or else they would besiege the presidency sack him due to incompetence and negligence of duty. But Nigerians are saying, if you are saying that, then what will you say about the general administration that is always seem to be fed up with the North, and Nigeria is going into recession back to back? So it's just a case of the kettle calling the pot black. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see in our comment section. What's your take on what the Northern elders are saying concerning the issue